What's good, LOP fam? It's that time again. We're already back on the NF wave. It never ended. I've been listening to NF non-stop since I finished the search. And it's only been a couple days, but due to high request, very highly demanded track, about to react to NF and Futuristic Epiphany. Now, it's Futuristic's track. NF is featuring on it, but apparently he snaps. Whoa, what is this caught on? Alright. So apparently he snaps. Which, I mean, do we expect any less at this point? Let's be real. But I've listened to Futuristic in the past, like, years ago. I remember when he was doing those, like, YouTube freestyles on the street and stuff. Like, I've listened to probably 2-3 tracks, not all that much. I never knew he had a track with NF. This is 2017, so this is 3 years old. But I'm excited to see what they got. They're both great rappers, so this should be a really good song. I feel like they're gonna spit on this. Damn.
I had an epiphany, I was repeating history. I was doing everything I hated, a weight on my shoulders, I let it all get to me. I had an
wait, did they just switch character? Bro, if NF has his like cinematic creative direction in this, is gonna be crazy. Yeah, they did. Futuristic switch.
I was doing everything I hated, a weight on my shoulders, I let it all get to me. I had an epiphany, I just smile at my enemies. I was listening to everybody who was talking but never did shit for me. Yeah, I had an epiphany, I was looking at everybody else that's up in the industry, they ain't as sick as me.
Alright, they're about to go hard. You can tell from the chorus. I'm pretty sure that was the end of the chorus. I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure that was the end of the chorus. But he just said, I had an epiphany. I was looking up at everybody in the industry and they're not as sick as me. Alright, bro. Do your thing.
I had an epiphany, I was seeing somebody that never had no good intentions for me. Now she missing me, yeah.
Now she missing me.
Moral of the story is nobody did it for me, had to make a change. I was living in the city with no scene, I had a dream, I had to make a lane.
Moral of the story. Hold up, we're going back.
I was living in the city with me, yeah.
Now she missing me.
Moral of the story is nobody did it for me, had to make a change. I was living in the city with no scene, I had a dream, I had to make a lane.
Moral of the story is I lived in the city where I had to make a change. And basically, going back to the NF bars that he always says. I mean, he said it after this track was released too, but you had to make your own lane. They both had to do the same thing. They had to find their own lane within this music thing.
Always knew that I couldn't live off a minimum wage, ripping the pay stub. I had a minimal taste for all the fame stuff, but I got into the game without a cent to my name, and now I'm balling like I'm in the NBA, bruh. And I know I got a lot.
I can never live minimum wage. I have to rip up the pay stub. Damn. Okay. This is kind of giving me When I Grow Up vibes too. Like he's working all those jobs at the burger shop but I mean this futuristic rapping, but the same type of thought process where it was like I had to basically go from that and say F that, I'm not doing that, and just make his own lane, do his own thing. And now look at him. Damn.
And I know I got a lot, but I'm not content. If they ask me to stop, I will not consent. Never let nobody block, it's my shot to miss. You can meet me at the top if you hop the fence, and you climb the stairs, and you fight the...
Ooh. Bro, the words he's using, I know I'm pausing a lot, guys, my bad, but it's just the way he's saying what he's saying. What he's saying is one thing, but the way he's saying it, man said, I'm not gonna let anybody block. It's my shot to miss. He said, I'm gonna take the shot. I'm not gonna let anybody block me. If I miss, I miss. That's my mistake to make. I'm not gonna let anybody stop me from making it though.
You hop the fence, and you climb the stairs, and you fight the beast, and you lose your way, then you find your peace, and you do it sober, then you find a drink, then you spiral down, and it all repeats. And I always had a vision, I could get it, so I did it by my lonely. I don't owe nobody nothing, never let nobody own me. Got some money from the music, and I spend it on the homies, but don't put nothing before me. Gave a whip to Lil Brody, and I'm only getting started. And I'm eating with the people that I starve with.
Bro, Futuristic's flow, I remember I used to love his flow when I used to listen to his YouTube videos. He picks it up and double times it like crazy. He's so quick with it. So I feel like NF's about to go crazy on this too, because we all know NF does that double time out of nowhere, out of the blue.
And I'm eating with the people that I starve with. And my batteries, I had to recharge them. I made an album, but that shit was garbage. Yo, I was trapped in a gimmick, I finally get it. I'm here to make music that matters. If I die, it'll all be alright, cause the message I gave you will live for me after. And my
He's saying I made an album and it was garbage. Just taking how difficult it must be, first of all, for an artist to admit that. He said I made an album, it was garbage. But now I'm making music with a purpose. Now I'm doing what I need to actually be doing. So even if I die, that message will be carried forward. Damn, bro.
Live for me after. In my chapter will highlight a lifetime of energy gave through a bright mind. How you never had to stand on the sideline. How you the guide to your own guidelines. That's an epiphany. I had an epiphany, yeah. That's an epiphany.
The visuals, I told you, the visuals are gonna be sick. They keep switching back and forth. It's kind of like showing that they both had the same epiphany and they're working this waiter job right now and they're just getting by until the rap career takes off.
I had an epiphany, yeah.
I had an epiphany that I could make history, that I could prove everyone wrong that told me I wasn't cut out for this music thing. Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if I took my energy and use it on positive things in my life instead of the people that lie to me, huh? Yeah, I had an epiphany that I could put all of my hurt into music and use it for people that might feel the same as me.
Preach, bro. Preach, bro. We all know, the NF fam knows that's what you do for us, man. This guy takes all his hurt and he puts it into music that people could relate to. And something that was mentioned in trauma, in my trauma reaction in the comment section, you guys were saying like there's so many different ways to interpret the track. So each person kind of, I feel like with NF's music, each person kind of puts themselves in a certain type of situation in their life and relates in their own way, which then creates their own interpretation of the track, if you know what I mean. You know, does that make sense? But that's what's sick with his music. It's not definitive. It's not this is what it is. He does have that kind of, those kind of tracks where it's just like however you relate to this, however this track might make you feel, it's not wrong. It's just how you relate to it. It's just sick. To be able to make music that has multiple meanings like that is crazy.
Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if everyone knew my depression was worse than they thought? They probably gonna look at me differently. Yo, this song got me going back when I was a stupid kid, thinking maybe I can make it in the music biz. And then I figured out the politics and realized that half of y'all don't even know what music is. Ain't going nowhere, I told them to get used to me. Feels like I'm living in a movie scene. A bunch of people trying to tell me how to act and breathe. One thing I never let nobody ever do is tell me who to be. I never got into the party scene. Maybe I was just scared to drink, cause addiction, it runs in my family. That's someone I was scared to be. Yo, look.
He's saying a lot, man. I'm trying not to pause, but he's saying a lot. He's saying when I was a little kid, saying this right here is making him remember when he was a little kid and wanted to make it in this music thing, but he took in that it's all politics. A lot of people in the music industry don't really know what music is. They're just in there because of politics. They knew the right person at the right time in the right place, and they plugged them in. And then he's talking about the labels. He's saying like, you guys want to change my image, you want to change this, change that. One thing I'll never let anybody do is change who I am. And he's mentioned this in the past too. That's what I like with NF, man. He's consistent. He's consistent with his message. He doesn't up, down, switch the conversation. Like, it's a very consistent message. He just wants it to be implanted in your head that this is who I am. Crazy, bro.
Maybe I was just scared to drink, cause it.
Oh, that too. I forgot that last bar. But he said maybe I was just scared to drink because addiction runs in the family. It's referencing what happened with his moms too.
To be, I look pitiful compared to me since I can barely read. All I wanted was somebody I could trust that I knew would keep it real with me. Rap's always been a mirror for me. That's when I figured out that maybe I'm the one that's gotta make it on my own. Yeah, it's clear to see.
Oh, yo, my bad for pausing so much, but I like this is linking. I mean, this is old, but it's still linking to a lot of things that I pointed out in the search. The whole mirror concept. He said rap is like a mirror to me. And in two of my most recent reactions to his Search album, some of the last tracks on that album, I kind of got this image of him rapping into a mirror at himself. So he's saying rap is a self-reflection. That's crazy.
From me. That's when I figured out that maybe I'm the one that's gotta make it on my own. Yeah, it's clear to see. A lot of people thinking what I'm doing is a gimmick. Everything you hear me writing, I've been living. I ain't quitting, sending money to my family, trying to show them that I miss them and I cherish every moment when I'm home, when I'm with them. And it's just the way that I feel. In the industry of fakes, trying to stay real. In the industry of lames, trying to get deals. Lord knows I'ma get it, that's Meek Mill.
Lord knows I'm gonna get it, that's Meek Mill. Jeez, with the shout out too. Damn, bro.
Deals. Lord knows I'ma get it, that's Meek Mill. Yeah, I lay in my bed and I thinking there's gotta be more to me. I'm trying to pay off the mortgaging, but the life of the people I love in the midst of it. I've always thought that if I learn from mistakes that I make, even losses are victories. That's when it starts.
Wins and losses, Meek Mill, bro. The connections he's making, like, oh my god. Was wins and losses out at this point? It must have been. That must be what he's referencing. There's no way it wasn't. Hold up, we're going back to NF's verse, man.
Yeah, I lay in my bed and I thinking there's gotta be more to me. I'm trying to pay off the mortgaging, but the life of the people I love in the midst of it. I've always thought that if I learn from mistakes that I make, even losses are victories. That's when it starts hitting me. If you set your mind to it, you can do anything. That's an epiphany.
Woo. If you set your mind to it, you could do anything. That's an epiphany, and that is facts. I've said it so many times. Find what you are passionate about, guys. Just find whatever it may be, whatever you wake up in the morning and you're gonna do with a smile on your face, whatever makes you happy to do, and just pursue that, man. If you find the thing that you are passionate about, you're blessed. That is a blessing in and of itself. And then just pursue that. If you truly love it, you're gonna become the best at it. And if you become the best at it, finish my sentence. The OGs know money will come. Money is a byproduct. It will come one day. You just gotta hang in there until the day that it does. Rather be broke doing something I love doing than be rich and cry in my Ferrari. That's straight facts. I genuinely mean that.
That's an epiphany. Yeah. I had an epiphany. I had an epiphany. Yeah.
Wow. I love this track. I absolutely love this track. That was fire. Nah. Shout out to everybody that recommended this song. And there was a lot of you guys, man. Shout out to all of you guys that recommended this track. That was a fire track. I don't know how I haven't heard this, to be honest. Damn. Okay. Futuristic and NF. Man, let me know if Futuristic has any other fire tracks. I haven't listened to him in years. I used to watch like these types of videos right here. Like the like nerd rapping on the street, like that type of stuff. You know, I never really listened to too much of his actual music. But let me know in the comment section, guys. Anyways, this is it for this one. I'm definitely gonna be reacting to more NF. I got a whole bunch written down here that I need to go and react to. I'm probably gonna end up doing, I think it's called, I don't have it written here actually, but I think it's called 10 Feet Down, I believe. That's probably the next one that I'm gonna end up doing, also due to popular requests. And shout out to my boy Fonseca. He's been waiting for me to react to that track since I started the journey. He wanted me to react to that track, but I had to finish the journey first. Now we're here, so I'm finally gonna do it. But yeah, yo, that's it for this one. Make sure you smash that like button, guys. It really does support the channel more than you know. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the track. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. And make sure, guys, you guys should know this by now. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and join the LOP fam. This is where it's at. We're going for the top. So you might as well be one of the OGs. You might as well. So make sure you smash that subscribe button and join the LOP fam. If you are already part of the LOP fam, the most love and appreciation to you, for real. But for this one, I'm out. I'll catch you in the next one.